attraction and arousal are two different things. If you ask a woman, and anyone on any other podcast mouthing these words, here's where it came from. Arousal is what gets a woman hot. It's what gets her wet between the legs. It's the physical aspects. If you ask a woman, what are you looking for in a man? She's going to give you a list of attributes for her ideal long-term partner. Okay. He's got to be funny. He's got to be tall. He's got to, love his mom. He's got to have a really good job. He's got to make at least 58% more than I do. He's got to be a few inches taller than 6 feet. We got to put that in the filters, right? He's got to have six-pack abs. He's got to have a V taper. He has to have a strong jawline. What those are is they're characteristics and attributes of a guy who would probably make a pretty good dad. Right? He's funny. He's good with the kids. Reads to them. Takes them to plays baseball and rough houses with them, and does all the things that Jordan Peterson doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But yeah, sounds like a good guy. So if you ask a woman what she's attracted to, that's what she will say. If you ask a woman what she's aroused by, that's Justin Weller. That's Jason Momoa. That's Michael B. Jordan. That's a nice butt, a six-pack abs, a V taper, the strong jawline, a 10-inch cock. But you know what I'm saying. He's all you looks maxers. You're right. You're right about the arousal side of that whole equation. Yes, it's got to be hot. Got to be symmetrical, got to be good looking, got to have blue eyes and little big eyes and, good hair, nice style, got to look good, got to have looks, he has to have a look. He has to have a theme. He has to be a guy that inspires visceral lust in women. And usually the reason why I separate those two is because women don't need a man. They want a man. Who do they want? They want the guy who inspires visceral lust. That's what they want. Well, I want him to show up on time, show up at 6, dick me down hard and then leave by 9. That's because that's the arousal side. It's alpha fucks, beta bucks, right? Women have already, at least perceptually, covered the beta buck side of hypergamy. What is that? Provisioning, protection, and parental investment, right? They can have a baby on whenever they want. You want to know why babies are born out of wedlock? They don't. The state will take care of that, or child support will take care of that. And if it won't, the perception is that it will. Then there's provisioning. Then there is protection. All that stuff that is, and then there's emotional support. And then there's the beta buck side. Those attributes are usually what makes a guy attractive. What makes a guy hot. Or the alpha fuck side. That's why she will have sex in the foam cannon party in Cancun on spring break. She was drunk, he was cute, and one thing led to another. Because hypergamy cannot afford to miss proximate cause, cannot afford to miss sexual opportunities with high value guys. And a high value in this sense is the guy who is 6 foot tall, looks jacked and juicy, 10-inch cock, blah, 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 right? So that's why I make a distinction between arousal and attraction, because women will always default because I don't sound like a slut. So they don't want to say, well, I want a guy with 20-inch guns and he's got to have an 8-pack. He has to look like Andreas Munzer in his prime. Go look up Andreas Munzer, bodybuilder Andreas Munzer. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to say that. Makes them look bad. Makes them look like they're skanky. Although some women will say, I think women are becoming a little more comfortable with saying that. But ask them what they want, that you'll get long-term answers. Ask them what they're hot for. You might get different answers.